him. He's a world champion who's going to be fighting on HBO now.
I'm not even sure what to say right now. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God. I'm just so thankful right now. I've been blessed, and I feel even more blessed now. First, I want to thank Team Miguel Cotto. They didn't have to give me an opportunity like this. You know, it could have been anybody else. And I did be great, and I seen an opportunity. I didn't run from it. I wanted it. You know, I'm not in this sport just to take easy fights. You know, sometimes you got to take the big ones, and this was mine. And I went out there and I shocked the world. I can't say I did everything perfect in that ring, but I did what I had to do to get it. I'm thankful for the decision. What happens next, I really don't know. I'm just excited, and whatever's there for me, I'll be ready. You know, whatever Golden Boy has in store for me. I just want to thank everybody, all the fans, all the media, and about the media. A lot of you guys didn't believe in me.
Yeah! Yeah!
I never let it bother me. But I just hope I somewhat won you guys over, and you guys know now. Not to everyone underestimate me. I did what I had to do, and believe it or not, guys, I'm only getting better. It's going to get better from here. I'm just so grateful, and I'm going to keep learning from this experience. I learned a lot, and things went my way today, and should I say tonight? I worked hard for it though. In my life, I took things for granted. A lot of things came easy for me. Well, of course, I worked for it, but it still felt easy for me because of my thanks to my dad and my family. They always made sure I rode straight in life. And there's some bumps in my road, but I learned from them, and I'm back, and I'm happy.
Right. Yes, sir.
Congrats, Coach. Congrats, Sadam. Happy for you. You're a good role model. You're a good guy. Can you share, please, what were you thinking as they were tabulating the cards, and then as the scores were announced by Mr. Buffer? Were you thinking they were going to say your name or no?
If I'm going to be honest, I did feel like I pulled it off, but at the same time, I wasn't sure what the decision would be. I did pray at that moment. I said, please, God, let me just get this decision. I hope it goes my way, you know. But I did feel like, even if it didn't, I believe I showed who I was in that ring. But I am grateful that I did get the decision, and I'm really happy.
Sadam, congratulations. Two-part question. One, even though you were moving up to 154, did you feel that you were bigger and stronger than Miguel?
I did weigh in a little bit bigger than him when we weighed in. I do have more reach. I am taller than him. He's just had way more fights at that weight than I did. And of course, he's a very strong guy. But I was able to he did catch me with some good shots, good body shots, some head shots. But I was able to be able to take them. I might be about speed, but I do also have some sneaky power as well. I'm blessed. It's just something that you're born with, and I'm blessed with some power. So I did shake him up here and there in the fight. But he was definitely the bigger guy, and he was aggressive throughout most of the fight. But I tried to step to him here and there as well to mix it up.
And here's a second part. Forget about who you're going to fight next.
Right.
Is the plan to stay at 154?
That's a good question, because honestly, at this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I might not. But I will continue to entertain, and hopefully the fights only get better and better for the fans. I'm really grateful for everything that's going on.
Sadam, what surprised you most about Cotto tonight?
What surprised me the most? Honestly, I wasn't really surprised at all. I knew he would come strong. I knew if he caught me with a real good shot, you know, I could be hurt. So I knew I had to be smart in there, and that's what I did. And I was aware. I moved. I was a little awkward in situations, and I kept him on his toes at times. It was a tough fight, but I stayed mentally strong in there, and I dug in. So, and I knew if I'd done that and if I put the work in beforehand, then I would be fine.
And second part to that question, when you heard him in one of the early rounds, you know, everyone kind of like freaked out because we were not used to seeing Miguel Cotto hurt like that. How hard was it to stay disciplined and not, you know, go guns blazing and potentially leave yourself open for a counterpunch?
Oh, it was really hard because, man, I got him hurt. What if I take him out right now? You know, everything's mine, everything that I want. I'm smart and I'm not stupid, and I know if you can get excited and you run into one of them Cotto left hooks, everything you thought you had is gone. So I said, I got him hurt. What's the point of jumping and rushing it? Take your time. You could probably hurt him again, you know?
Did you know or did you felt him fighting differently after he got injured?
I honestly didn't even know he was injured. I did see him retreating a little bit. And there was times where I took charge. I didn't know anything about his hands. That wasn't really what I noticed or even focused on. I just said, I need to dig in.
Sadam, Jesse was, and I'm talking about Jesse Vargas, critical about the decision to have you as Miguel Cotto's opponent. Is there still bad blood there? Can we see that rematch ever? Do you want that, or is he in the past?
Who knows? Honestly, I'm not really thinking about it. If HBO ever asks for it, that would be different. But if Jesse Vargas fought me tonight, trust me, everything will be completely different.
That's right.
Big mistakes in that camp with him, and I learned from it. I really learned from it. But I'm not gonna take that away from him. He was the better man that night. But I know that he's not messing with me. So, you know, things happen in life, and I move forward. You know, it depends on where he is now, where I am. And right now, I'm grateful.
They only fight once every 2 years. PBC fighters fight once every 2 years.
Oscar, speaking of PBC, I want to ask Andre a question. Can you just give your perspective as the trainer of what you've seen and the changes he was able to make over the last couple of years, maybe since the Vargas fight, where he could come into the ring here and get a shot at the switch?
Well, as you can see, he made entire 360 turnabout. This was a tough task.
When he finishes talking,
David, Sadam's father, and I, we wrestled with it. And from the beginning, when he said we were going to be boxing Cotto, I said, no, we're not. He said, yes, we are. I said, no, we're not. Yes, we are. And then we finally were fighting him, and we had to turn it up on Sadam. Sadam is as good as any elite fighter on the planet. The only limitation Sadam will ever have is what he puts upon himself. He can beat every welterweight and junior middleweight out there. As you saw tonight, there were a lot of media folks who were saying Sadam was going to lose, this was a horrible fight, I'm not going to watch it. And this is my baby. When they say things like that, I get upset because we've been through the thick and thin from the very beginning. So when you talk about him, you're talking about me. And if you talk about me, he's kind-hearted, he's sweet. I'll burn you up. So we worked hard. He rose to the occasion. And like I said, it wasn't easy. We had to push, shove, and get to that point where we could be where we're at right now. Sadam is the junior middleweight champion of the world.
And do you think that he's best suited to stay and defend the title, or like you talked about maybe being better off at welterweight?
Well, listen, we don't know what we'll do next. That's up to Oscar and Golden Boy and David and myself and Lenny. We sit down, we commiserate, and we find out what might be the best direction for Sadam to move in. But I can guarantee you this. I don't think I'll have to yell at Sadam to go running again ever.
Dre, congratulations to both of you.